Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream, appliance boot camp, family and friends. We're only a couple of days out before we're gonna have Rockin' on Rayford. This Rockin' on Rayford, that's gonna be on Thursday, June the 20th. Old fashioned ice cream, we'll be sponsoring it. So come on out. We're looking forward to having a great time. I just want to show you all something about when you come to small local businesses, especially out here to old fashioned ice cream, and you purchase ice cream. You purchase an ice cream is not coming to for somebody to build wealth and take the resources and run and not give back to the community, especially the youth. What I believe in entrepreneurship. I ran an appliance repair business for about 20 some years. I sold that business. I wish I had more appliance repair business here because right now everybody's calling because nobody in the skilled trades. I wish we had more people in the skilled trades because I got people I happen to tell them, hey, right now I'm just too busy trying to build another ice cream parlor, running this ice cream parlor business. Right now I can't get to fix your appliances, and they're telling me I ain't got nobody else I can call. Everybody's behind. I'm going to wait for you until you get done. But I just want to show you all how I use ice cream to educate the youth around here. If you come here to old fashioned ice cream, sometimes you'll see me here, but very rarely do you see me working here. Um, I let the youth don't know it. Some of them figure it out by the time they graduate from college, or they get some pick it up a little bit sooner. They realize that they're running the ice cream parlor business. This ice cream, I employ high school kids. I try to get them into the ninth grade. Once they're going to the ninth grade, I get them and bring them in, and I give them instructions on how to actually start. But I want to teach them entrepreneurship. If I was to set them down in a classroom and I was to just give them, as soon as they show up, give them some SOPs and say, you do this, you got to do this, they will, whatchamacallit, they will buck against it because I'll be giving them instructions and I will be giving them orders. It'd be too much like a parent situation. But what I do, I give them a situation and let them figure it out. So we read the reviews. People always say, because one thing in the back where we make the ice cream, we gotta have a slamming product. You gotta have a slamming product to keep people coming back while they're able to work out the other things with the actual other kinks that's coming in. So what we do for as the person who make the ice cream, we have one person to make the ice cream, and once that person leaves and move on, I don't go and say, hey, you're gonna be the next person to make the ice cream. I ask for volunteers. I say, who wants to learn how to make ice cream? And whoever volunteers, usually just one person who will volunteer. Nobody else wants to volunteer. That's the person I take. I know that person have the initiative and stuff to be able to make the ice cream and to be attentive enough to follow the directions back there. So we're gonna make sure the ice cream is on point. Now on the front end, where they interacting with the customers and running the business all day, that's the stuff where they're having to figure it out on their own. So what I do, I talk to them, and I have talked to the different ones because you have to realize we bring in teenagers. A lot of them, some of them have special needs. Some of them don't really need a job; they need a mentor. So they're coming here for mentorship. On the same token, I want to teach them entrepreneurship and teach them how businesses actually work. So what's happening every year when we get our new crop? So the crop that we normally had, they're going off now. We got a whole new crop that's coming in, and this is what I start to see every year. When they coming in, you have total chaos and people not doing what they supposed to do. And then I start seeing them start posting up these little notes like here. This is how SOPs and stuff starts to get formed. So what happened, they're realizing every time I come here, people ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. So now they start talking to their peers and say, hey, I'm tired of coming here cleaning up behind you. I'm tired of putting up behind you. We need to get some order, and this is the stuff that we need to have. So now they're starting to put their own little SOPs and stuff together. I had a group this week reached out to me, and they want to counsel one of their coworkers. They said, hey, Mr. Sneed, we have a coworker that's having some issues. Can you put all of us on a shift together? Because we want to try to get him where he needs to be at. and get him where he's able to perform and work with everybody. So that's what these young kids are doing. So when you come here and you buy ice cream from a old fashioned ice cream, you're actually giving kids a real life education on how a business runs. And they'll tell you when all of them, when they get ready to go somewhere, I tell them, you've been running this ice cream parlor business for the last 3 years. Go start your ice cream parlor business and run your ice cream parlor. I tell them that all the time because they've seen every aspect of it. They know how to start the cash register. They know everything about it, how we setting the prices. They know everything about it. And by the time they're here 2 or 3 years, they're able to run their own business. And if they decide they're going to go out and go work for somebody else, when they get to a job and their supervisor, their manager, give them SOPs and say, this is how we run this actual business, and this is what I need you to do. They're not going to balk and be saying, well, I got to do this. Why are they giving me this list of things? I shouldn't do it this way. They realize, hey, somebody came before me and they figure out this is the best way for it to be done. And this is why I need to do it and follow this information. Also, it allowed them to, as they start to do their job, different technologies and stuff comes up that makes things better, that maybe the new company has not thought of. It gives them the assertiveness because they've done it here where they say, hey, this could actually operate better, where they're not afraid now to go to their manager and say, hey, I got some input that I would like to have put in. They say, hey, to make things a little bit better. And they know then that they have the confidence to do it. And that's why I tell people, we like I said, we read the reviews and we know everybody say, hey, that ice cream is slamming, but those kids up front, believe me, we know about it. And you can go ask the teachers the same thing the teachers are seeing in the schools and the high schools. We see it here. These kids have a lot on them these days, and we're thriving to actually get them where they need to be. So like I tell people, I take a little hit on the front end with these students, but my job right here is to get them prepared for when they go out into the real world. And that's what we're doing here at Old Fashioned Ice Cream. That's why it's important for you all to shop locally, because these are what we're doing for the youth. The schools are not able to do everything. They got to have some real life job situations. I could easily just say, forget the kids, go get me some senior citizens, throw them in here and have customer service A1 and rock out and be mega rich probably by now. But I was fortunate enough to run a business for 20 some years. I'm okay where I want to now give back to the community and give back to the kids. And that's what we're doing. It's a great thing when I start to see these notes pop up, because now I know, okay, I can go ahead and say, hey, we got to put it into a standard form, and you're gonna start training. So whoever wrote this right here, the people who wrote it, y'all got to start training everybody else, and we got to put checklists and stuff to make sure that they're doing it and they know why. Their peers have a lot of influence on them. You all know that because of the games and all that. So me telling them to do it is one thing. When their peers and coworkers start telling them to do it, that's their same age, that's something totally different. This is why I wanted to show you all. That's why it's important when we have small events downtown that you all come and support. Y'all not coming down here giving money to me. You're giving it to these kids and giving them an education. Please come out, support us this Thursday. I don't know where else you'll find this at. Like I said, you can't go. The Bojangles ain't hiring these young kids anymore. They got senior citizens and people who making $20, $30 an hour. We can't afford to pay them $20 and $30 an hour, but I can afford to give them a real life internship with a real life entrepreneur that allowed them to make some money and allowed them to figure out how real business works and show them how it actually comes together. Once again, thank you all for watching. Come down Thursday. Thursday starting at 5 o'clock. We have the food trucks out. Bands start playing about 6. I can't wait to see you all here. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.